Are we on?
It's my fault.
You're forgiven.
My bad. There's so many little things I have to push to connect the microphone. Anyway, it's new to me. So thank you for your patience. Hi, Laura. Yes.
Yes, you wanted to know are we ready for the day? And I just wanted to share with you ladies, I just had an hour of Tai Chi with Ty, and he's going to be on, check him out. And now I'm doubling up. Girlfriend, I am going to be so relaxed and so fabulous for the rest of the day.
Yeah, good, good, good.
I love that. Look, you know what? We have amazing fitness guides. So check them all out. It's incredible what we are offering at Get Set Up. So thank you for sharing that. Super excited that you're doing Tai Chi and Stress Out Stress on Soulful Sunday. Amazing. Stretch Out Stress yoga. We move mindfully in connection with our breath. The way we move in this class, it decreases muscle tension, it increases flexibility and balance, and it decreases stress and anxiety and tension, right? So we're all looking for a little bit of that, aren't we? I'm Christina. I live in Long Beach, California. Hence, it's a beautiful kind of hazy day. So we get to practice outside today. Yay. I love being outside in nature. I'm having so much fun picking different places in my yard to teach. It's great. Here's my bio here. You can read it here and you can read it on the Get Set Up website. But what you really need to know about me is how passionate I am about every single human on the face of the planet living the most authentic, strongest selves that we can all be, right? Because the better we are, the stronger we are, the more connected to our divine selves, the more authentic we live. I believe that the more beautiful the world is. So that's what I'm all about. That's why I do what I do. And I'm so happy to be here doing it with you. So thank you. Okay. Don't we love Get Set Up? Like Laura just said, we have hundreds of hours of classes a week for you. Everything from fitness to gardening to technology, anything you can think of. It's amazing. Oh, somebody I was onboarding with, she does knitting and crocheting, and there was a class on making paper flowers. I don't know. That's so cool. So just check it out. Ideally, especially in yoga, having your cameras on helps me get a pulse of where the class is at. It helps me see if there's modifications or cues that need to be made. So if you're comfortable, please put your cameras on. If you're joining live stream, which we are, everyone say hi, live streamers.
Hi, live streamers.
We're so happy you're here with us.
Hi.
But next time, if you'd like, please register for a class and join us live because we have so much fun. Finally, Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any classes, any products, even though we talk about things a lot like yoga mats and things like that. Hold on, I'm reading messages. So other classes I do actually 12 classes a week. Wow. I love yoga so much. So check out the calendar and just see where I'm at. This is how it works. For those of you who are new and for those of you with me all the time, welcome. So happy you're here. I mute all just so that there's not background noise distracting us. Today's soundtrack is compliments of the birds, Mother Nature. If there is anything that you need in class, if there's something I'm doing or cueing that isn't working for your body, you can put it in a chat. But if I'm not seeing that little red dot in the chat in a timely manner for your body, please unmute yourself and quietly say, Christina, I'm feeling this in this pose. How can I modify? Because what's not working for you cannot be working for other learners as well. So don't be shy and please, please, please always take care of your body. Always come to the mat with water and always, always listen to your body, right? All right. You know what we're going to do today? We're going to start standing. Can everybody see me okay? Can you see me okay? All right, I'm on the grass. Feels so good. Everybody knows about grounding, right? walking bare feet on the earth, the electrons from the earth come up into the body and actually have like a healing effect on your body. So if you can get out there and walk barefoot on Mother Earth, please do. Our feet are hip distance. So come up to the ball of one foot, shift the heel to the inside of the arch of the other foot, and that's hip distance. Awesome little tip I learned years ago. And then just relax, like the arms down. But I want you to start standing tall. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the tailbone towards the mat so you're not overarching in the back. And close your eyes and just begin to feel your body. Feel all four corners of the feet connected to the mat. Feel the knees over the ankles and the hips over the knees. Start drawing in the navel a little closer to the spine at the bottom of each exhale. And shrink your waist. Nice deep breaths. Okay, here's my favorite part. Let's roll the shoulders up and back and down. So the shoulder blades are coming together, and then we reach them down towards our tailbone without overarching the back. I emphasize that because for years, I would get into alignment, but the moment an instructor told me to bring the shoulders back and down, I started overarching my back. That's why I cue it, because maybe someone else does. And that puts pressure on our lower back, and we're trying to find alignment in our bodies. So from here, we do a double chin back so that the neck is in line with the spine. So the shoulders are back. You're feeling that little opening in the chest, maybe a little stretch in the chest area. It's heart opener, gentle. And then that double chin back. So the neck is in line with the spine. And on your next inhale, slowly, gently, energetically lift the head off the neck, creating a nice stretch on the side of the neck and the top of the shoulder. And when you exhale, allow the shoulders to melt down a little bit more, maintaining the length in our spine. This is our first class together in the month of May 2nd. We're in spring where everything blossoms and blooms. As you're standing grounded into all four corners of your feet, breathing deeply into your body, having body awareness and consciousness. Let's think about all that spring has to offer us. What would you like to blossom and bloom in your life? The beginning of a new month. I always feel has so much hope and promise. I don't like waiting until the new year to have hope and promise for like a new, I like to celebrate it every day of my life, but especially the beginning of a month. And spring, it's like renewal, fresh, blossoming. Things are growing out of the earth. So much beauty in life, right? In the animals and bees and hummingbirds, and just magnificent. I want us all to be aware of the beauty that nature has to offer us and allow that awareness into our souls to help nourish us, to feel that gratitude, that aliveness that every moment of every day has to offer. no matter what's going on in the outside world. Smile from the inside out. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Gently blink open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Prayer hands at heart center. Press the thumbs into your heart in gratitude for this very moment you are in. Inhale and then exhale. Bring the arms up and overhead. We're going to just exhale, nice round, bring them down, working the shoulders, crossing them, bending the knees, inhaling them up. And exhaling them down, bending the knees maybe a little bit more, getting some movement in the body. Couple more times. Every inhale, you rise strong. Every exhale, you lower the arms down, bend the knees, and bring them up again. Find the fluidity here. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. Slow down the breath so the movement even becomes slower. It's like a moving meditation, right? This becomes like a Tai Chi movement, moving meditation. Close your eyes and feel the sensations in your body. Yeah, we'll meet with prayer hands at heart center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the arms out, palms forward, engage them, grow tall, roll the shoulders down here. Feel the difference than when they're here, than when they're here. Roll down and the neck is in line with the spine and we grow tall. We take an inhale. We exhale. When we shift to the right, we'll lift the right arm up and bring the left arm down. Bring the right fingertips to the back of the right hamstring and get a gentle back bend here. And breathe. Just find a focal point. Rest your neck. Make it comfortable so you're not looking up or down, right? Gentle.
Okay.
Gentle. Take an inhale, grow tall. Exhale, bring the arms up and overhead and then out. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, over to the left. Right arm up, left hand on the left hamstrings. Grow tall here. Nice, deep, connected breaths. It's nice standing, isn't it? I kind of like it. Keep the breath deep and connected. Take it, inhale. Exhale, arms up, prayer hands to heart center. Okay, before we come onto our mat, we're going to move through 3 half sun salutations. So for those of you who have been with me and take yoga for beginners, we break this pose down. But for those of you who are new here and watch first. So we stand in mountain pose with prayer hands at heart center. We inhale the arms up and overhead. We exhale with a flat back, neck stays in line with the spine, bent knees, and we come into a forward fold. We inhale, half lift, nice, strong, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. And exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, half lifts. We exhale, forward fold. From here, let's hang out in our forward fold. You can grab onto opposite elbows, sway side to side. Make sure you have a big bend in your knees. Breathing deeply here. Shake your head yes and no, getting out any tension in the neck. And then pause with the palms on the mat. And then you can take your index finger and your middle finger, wrap it around the big toe and press the thumbs into the big toe, and then sway again side to side. Shaking your head yes and no, bending and straightening the knees if that feels good. Pausing in stillness, just for 2 breath cycles. On your next inhale, place the palms on the mat, bend those knees, exhale it out, and then inhale, rise. And exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Ground here in your mountain pose, eyes closed, just for 2 breath cycles. As we're standing here, I guess it's going to be more than 2. As you're standing here, I want you to close the eyes, envision all 4 corners of your feet grounding into the earth, like you're rooting, right? Feel the roots growing down into the center of the earth, drawing up that earth energy nice and strong. You have that alignment where the energy can just flow freely up and through you and out the crown of your head. Just envision what that looks like, letting the energy flow from the earth to the universe. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. You can step back into tabletop. Now, for some of us, we need pads under our knees, so you can put pads under your knees. For some of us, just being on our knees doesn't feel good. So we're going to move through cat and cow poses, which is a spinal movement. So we can do this seated. So I will cue you in tabletop first. So tabletop, your wrist creases and the edge of your mat make the number 11. Your fingers are spread wide. Your wrist creases are directly under your shoulders. The inner elbows are spun forward, and you press between the thumb and the index finger, activating those arms, stabilizing the shoulder girdle. The knees are right under the hips. So the head is in line, the neck is in line with the spine, and the navel draws up to the spine so that you're not just dumping down. You're nice and strong. So in tabletop, you take an inhale, you draw the belly down, lift the tailbone, the heart, the gaze, roll those shoulders back. And then on the exhale, you begin to hollow out the belly, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, and dome out those shoulders, pressing between the thumb and the index finger, keeping the inner elbows rotating forward. And then inhale into your cow. And for those in seated, keep going. Inhale into cow, exhale. You can do the seated in a comfortable pose or in a chair, palms on the knees, and just inhale the chest forward, arching the back, and then exhaling into cat, hollowing out the belly. If anybody needs modifications, please let me know. Close the eyes. Allow this to become a moving meditation. Let the inhale be so slow, each breath so slow, moving into each pose. We're going to add on. So let's everyone meet in our tabletop, nice and slow, finish out your pose. We meet in tabletop, find that foundation, right? I'm big on the foundation because that's what protects our joints. That's what protects our elbows. That's what makes our shoulders strong. That's what protects our wrists. So from here, we're adding on, we're going to inhale, slowly come into your cow pose. Keep the shoulders back and down. Exhale, hollow out the belly, dome the shoulders, find your cat pose, but continue the exhale till the glutes come down to the heels. Maybe they reach, maybe they don't, it doesn't matter. We inhale through tabletop into our cow. And we exhale, hollow the belly, cat comes into child's pose. Inhale slowly through tabletop. Finding your cow. Exhale, hollow the belly. Cat pose turns into child's pose. And just breathe deeply and slowly. See if you can even slow down the breath, slowing down the movements. Cat cow pose strengthens our internal organs, our core, strengthens the muscles that support our back, our spine. It creates mobility and flexibility in our spine. It strengthens our arms. The next time, and take your time getting there wherever you're at, we meet in child's pose. Take your time getting there. Keep the eyes closed. Once you're there, roll your wrists. To our heels. That's okay. You take a pillow, a blanket, a block, and you stuff it between your feet. And that way it elevates your glutes so you're comfortable, right? So from child's pose, I want you to gently sway side to side. Close the eyes, breathe deeply. I like to imagine every exhale, we're just releasing everything that doesn't serve us. Tension, energy blocks, whatever's in our body that doesn't work for us. I always like to envision or visualize the exhale. It takes it out of our bodies. That's the power of breath. So from here, pause in your still child's pose. Make sure there's a gentle tuck of the chin so you're protecting your neck and the shoulders are away from your ears. We're going to shift the hips to the right, draw them up, beginning hip circles, and then drop them down through center, draw them over to the left, and then back down. Press between the thumb and the index finger, keeping your wrists, elbows, and shoulders stable. Close the eyes. The next time your hips are to the right, pause, and then walk the hands to the left and gently tuck the chin a little bit and just relax the head down, breathing into the right side body, creating space, giving time for the body to, it's kind of having permission to lengthen and release. Our bodies intuitively protect us, right? Like build a wall around us to, in the muscle fibers to protect us in case we bang into something or we fall or we're feeling tension. It builds armor. So here, when we just pause in these gentle stretches, it's like telling our muscles, okay, you're safe. I'm taking care of you. Let go, release. Release everything that does not serve you. You do not have to label it. Just trust your breath lets it go. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Slowly bring
What happened?
I think she froze. She may have went out and is trying to get back into us.
Oh, okay.
So maybe if we wait a little while, hopefully she'll come back in.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else, yoga
I'm here. I'm
instructor?
here.
Oh, you're
Yes.
back.
Oh, okay, she's back. Beautiful.
Oh my
But we
gosh.
missed you.
I was
Welcome back.
soliciting someone else.
I look up. I'm doing hip circles. Where did I leave you? Where did I pop off?
You were still doing a child's pose.
Okay.
Right side stretch, right side stretch.
Oh, wow. So I went to child's pose and we were reversing the circles and I look up and you're gone. Okay. Thank you everyone for hanging on. Let's go back into child's pose and start breathing again. You guys, I love technology, but
When it works, it's fabulous.
there's nothing perfect in it, right? Okay, I will mute all. Everyone come back to child's pose. Thank you all for hanging in there. I'm with you. Oh no, let's see. Nice, deep, connected breaths in your child's pose. And then from here, we're going to shift the hips to the left. Draw them up through center. Up through the left, drop them down through center and off to the right and down to the heels. Reversing our hip circles right here. Close the eyes. Tap into that part of yourself that is grounded, right? We're just in that mountain pose, drawing up the earth's energy. Tap into that feeling. One more full time around wherever you are. And then when your hips are off to the left, pause and walk the hands to the right. And breathe. Breathe into the left side body, creating space, lengthening, releasing. Keep your breaths deep and connected. And take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Slowly bring the hips back to center. Walk the hands and then just rock side to side again. Pausing in stillness, pressing the palms into the mat and slowly walking them up to the knees. Let's come off of our feet and gently come onto our backs. We'll gently come onto the backs, chin tucked, and then hug those knees into the chest and gently rock side to side. Okay, I invite everyone to try stretch and de-stress and yoga and meditation classes, if it's in your environment, in your climate, to practice outside. Because right here I'm on my grass and I feel like the earth is giving me a little hug. Breathing deeply here. Let's take our palms on our knees. So left palm on the left knee, right palm on the right, and straddle them out and hug them in. Just give them little squeezes, like little pulses, giving those hips a little release. And then pause, holding on to the knees, drawing the knees down and then together and up and straddle, beginning opposite knee circles right here. So have your circles be as big or small as you need. Keep the breath deep and connected. And then slow the circles down a little bit. Slow them down. Feeling every dynamic movement happening here. When you hug the knees in, feel the backs pressed into the mat, and then you straddle it out, and then you draw them down. So you're getting a stretch in the inner thighs. Just becoming aware of all the tiny, dynamic, awesome movements. And the next time the knees are in the chest, take your time getting there. Squeeze them in stillness. And just close the eyes and breathe, pressing the spine into the mat, rolling the shoulders back and down away from the ears. And then we'll bring the hands back to the knees. This time we keep the legs together as we push the knees gently down, and then we bring them out into a straddle and draw them up, reversing the circles. And again, slow it down. Bring your awareness to the inner thighs. One more full time around wherever you are. And then hug the knees in. And rock side to side. All right, place the soles of the feet on the mat. The heels are close to the glutes. The knees are in line with the hips. Lift that right leg. Oh, let's draw circles with that ankle. Draw circles the other way. Point and flex. And then bend the knee and flex the ankle and draw the outside of the right ankle on top of the left thigh, coming into a figure 4. Gently take the right hand and open up the right knee. Keep that right knee flat, that right ankle flex that protects our knee. And just feel that. Gently opening. Where are you feeling this in your hip? So option to stay right here, because this is a hip opener, and for some of us, it's really intense right here. I'm going to give options so that every body has a place to be that works for their body. So option 1, stay here and just keep gently opening up that knee. Option 2, lift the sole of the left foot up, drawing in the figure 4 to your body. Both ankles are flexed. Thread the hands through, clasp the hands behind the left hamstring, open up the right knee with the right elbow, and gently sway side to side. Option 3 is to extend that left leg up, the sole of the foot to the sky. Both ankles stay flexed, grabbing onto the calf or the foots and rocking side to side. So 3 options. Honor your body by truly just being where you're at, meeting your body where it's at, giving it what it needs. This isn't a competition. This isn't like there isn't a goal to get to another pose. Honor your body where it's at. Breathing deeply, closing the eyes, just loving the sensation. What I love to do in this pose is when I'm rocking side to side, if that's where you're at. And there's like, when I rock over to the right side, there's a little tension in the outside of that right hip. I like to pause and breathe deeply there. So if you feel tension somewhere when you're rocking, don't hesitate to pause and breathe it out of your body. Two more breath cycles and we'll pause. And pause in stillness. If that leg is up or bent, draw the left sole slowly down to the mat, coming into the figure four, pressing that right knee open and just breathing here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. We're going to draw that right knee in, squeeze it in, and then extend it long. Extend that left leg long and bring the arms overhead, giving yourself a nice big body stretch before we move through the other side. Whatever you need. Do you need to shimmy side to side? I keep looking over to make sure I haven't lost you. All right, we'll come into our feet on the mat, close to the glutes. Hip distance apart, tuck your shoulders, tuck that tailbone, and gentle tuck of the chin. We'll lift that left leg up and begin to point and flex the ankle. Roll it in circles one way and reverse the circles. Healthy joints are the key to a longevity, right? In mobility and flexibility in our lives. So from here, bend that knee and bring the left ankle to the outside, to the top of the right thigh. Flex that left ankle. Press that left knee open gently and close the eyes and gently just pulse it and feel, what are you feeling? So option one, stay here and rock side to side if that feels good. Option two, lift the right sole, bring the figure four closer, ankles flexed on the right, clasp the hands behind the right hamstring, use the left elbow to open up the knee and rock side to side. Option three is to extend that right leg, grab onto the ankle, the calf, the ankle, the foot, wherever you're at. Wherever you are, the ankles are flexed. Close the eyes and breathe here. Stay aware of what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. And if you need to pause when you're off to one side, please do and breathe deeply. Wherever you are, we have a couple more breath cycles before we find stillness. Pause in stillness. If the leg is straight, bend it and draw the sole of the foot down to the mat. Pause here, open up that left knee a little bit. And then slowly draw that left knee in, hug it in. Draw both legs long, extend them both long, bring the arms overhead, shimmy side to side. From here, bend those knees again. Walk them out mat distance. Bring the arms out to a T, retuck the shoulder blades, retuck the chin, and make sure the small of the back is connected to the mat. Inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs. And on the exhale, we slowly lower the knees to the right, gaze to the left, windshield wipers here. We inhale with control, lift the knees, gaze center. Exhale the knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right, gaze to the left, pause. Pause in stillness here. Energetically push that left glute towards the left heel. Option to keep the left arm out to a T, or extend it overhead, creating more of a length in the left side body. Wherever you are, close your eyes and breathe deeply into this torso twist. At the bottom of your next exhales, bring that navel in closer to the spine, completing that exhale on another level. And taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Keep the eyes closed. If you brought that left arm overhead, bring it to a T. Engage your core on the inhale and bring the knees and the gaze back to center. Pausing here. Take an inhale. Lift the tailbone off the mat just a tiny bit. And then exhale, draw one vertebra down at a time, just adjusting our hips gently. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, lower the knees to the right, gaze to the left, pause. Breathing deeply here. Energetically push the glute to the heels. Extend the arm overhead if that feels good. Slow, deep, connected breaths. Feeling that lengthening in the right side body or in the side body, whichever side you're on. Bringing the navel in closer to the spine. At the bottom of each exhale. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, bring the arm out to a T. Inhale, engage the core, bring the knees and the gaze back to center. Exhale it out. Inhale, press the soles of the feet into the mat, come into a baby bridge. And then exhale, lower one vertebra at a time down, bring the knees into the chest, hug them in stillness, squeeze them in. Let feel each vertebra pressed into the mat. Feel the curve of the lumbar spine because you're holding the knees in. Breathe in life force energy, allowing it to flow through and between each vertebra. And then gently rock side to side. Last movement here before we move into our Shavasana. So you can rock side to side as much. You can draw yourself over to one side more than and then the other, giving those outer hips and lower back more of a massage. Seeing how that feels, right? Exploring the sensation of each movement. Pause in stillness, squeeze those knees in, and then let them flow long. Let the feet just splay out. Draw the arms down by the body, palms face up, and then create space between the body and the arms. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin. So for some of us, maybe having the knees bent with the feet walked out mat distance and the knees splayed in feels better in our Shavasana. If your legs are extended long, maybe you want to tuck a pillow or a blanket under the knees to support the lower back a little bit more. Wherever you are, make sure the shoulders are tucked, the chin is tucked, and the small of your back is connected to the mat. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and let them release into the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And when you exhale out, let all the muscles in your face relax. Soften the brow line. Release the lower jaw. Feel the back side of the body getting heavier and heavier into the mat, and just let go for a few precious moments into your Shavasana. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Roll your wrists and your ankles and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly draw the knees up to the chest. Hug them in stillness. Squeeze them in and roll over to the most comfortable side. In fetal position, curled up in a tiny little ball. And then slowly bring yourself up. Find yourself into a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. I want to acknowledge your presence here today. I want you to breathe in gratitude for your commitment to your well-being, the start of a new month. As I love that saying, spring has sprung. Let that divineness spring inside of each of us. May we find the joy in all that this beautiful season has to offer. And may we ourselves blossom and bloom along with it. And may it be so. The divine light within me honors and bows to the beautiful bright light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, my friends. We can come together. I love that you unmute and do a communal namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura. How do you feel?
Fabulous. And you are fabulous. And thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me in this class when I got kicked out. That was so rude. So rude. So rude of the internet. But I'm grateful you hung in there. Thank you so much. Would anyone, I'm going to share my screen, but before I do, does anyone want to share their practice? Do you have any questions or comments about what we did, why we did it, right? I try to explain why we're doing what we're doing and all the benefits that we're receiving from it. Does anyone have any questions? You're welcome.
Not a question, but when we keep a straight spine, should we be tucking our butt in?
Great question. So can you see me? Oh, you can. Okay, good. So I'll put my shirt down so you can see that. So here we're a lot of us overarch our back. So when I say align our spine, bring the tailbone towards the mat so that it's a lengthening. We don't want to tuck it under to counter the overarching. We don't want to do a spinal concave, right? So we want our spine just to be neutral down to the mat, have it reaching towards the mat. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, just a slight tuck, but more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in a like bringing it down because so often, so if this is my tailbone, right here, so often it's like this, right? So we just want to kind of bring it down, right? Thank you. That was a great question, though. Such an important question. Thank you. Always ask questions like that because it makes the world of difference in our body dynamics. So always ask questions, any little thing. What about my wrist? What about my ankle? All those things, everyone who practices with me knows how important our joint health is. So thank you for asking that question. Thank you. Anybody else have questions? Well, thank you. Get set up. What an amazing platform, right? We always want to hear your experience. You can go on social media. You can email Liz at getsetup.io. We try to make it as easy for you as possible to, we really do want to hear your experience of your time on this platform. So many related classes. Tomorrow I teach 3 classes. I teach in the morning, which is afternoon for some of you. I'm in California. And then I love my favorite 2 classes back to back on Mondays in the afternoon or night, wherever you are. I teach a cardio yoga class, super fun. And then right after that, 30 minutes after that, I teach a yoga and meditation class on Monday. So that's an awesome pairing. And then on Wednesdays, I teach a cardio class and then, what is it? Yin yoga. So great. Those are like the pairings of those 2 classes back to back are just amazing for the body. So if you can join us for that, that'd be awesome. But I do teach 12 classes a week. Check it out on the schedule and really practice with all of our guides. They're amazing. After class, you receive notes along with a recording. There's an opportunity for you to give feedback. Thank you, everyone who has given me feedback. I've learned so much for what you need and what you want from this class. So thank you. And please always know, Get Set Up wants to hear your feedback because we want to just keep getting better and offering you everything that you want so that your time with us is valued, right? And we want to make sure that you're making the most, you get everything you want from this time with us. Share this platform with everyone on the face of the planet because it's amazing. And is amazing, right? And we can invite people from all over, our friends from all over the world, and they can practice with us. So please, and we make it so easy you can share this class when you register for a class, you get a link and you can copy it and share it with all of your friends. So please invite your friends to this platform. If you'd like to host an interest group, if there's a class on the schedule that you don't see that you would like to see, please let us know. We're always looking to improve and grow. So we would love to hear your feedback on that. If there is an organization, a company, a business that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please let Get Set Up know. We want to create a stronger partnership so that we can just keep growing and increasing the quality of what we're offering you. Lastly, if you do not receive a recording of this class, you can always go to help at getsetup.io and request it. And they are more than happy to send that to you. All right. Thank you all so much. I really do hope that all that spring has to offer, right? That happens for us inside, right? I really hope that when I said that on the mat, I got a little teary because that is my hope and dream for each one of us. So thank you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or in one or all three of the classes. Anybody else have any questions or would like to share anything with me before we leave? Shirley, it's nice to see you. You look pretty in pink. I like that color on you. All right. Jody, nice to see you. It's so nice to see all of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you.
I'll have a wonderful day and week.
Thank you. Laura, are you taking any more classes today?
Yes, like that, 2 or 3 more. I do 3 or 4, sometimes 5 a day. I'm addicted to it. It is the most incredible. I am learning everything about tech and all the tech companies. I said, it's like learning math, when you learn different things and all of a sudden there's like a realization. So I take all the internet and everything I can. Best deal in town.
It is the
trying
best
to sell it
deal.
to everybody. I want to buy stock in the company.
I love that you said that.
For.
I love that. And a lot of you have shared with us that you are sharing the Get Set Up platform with your healthcare providers, right? So that's great because yeah, so I think that's super helpful, right? For people. And I've told all my friends who are in the healthcare industry to refer their clients to us for meditate. We teach meditation, right? We teach yin yoga things, and we have amazing, I think it's Ravina. She's an incredible guide and she teaches everything about health and wellness too. I don't know. I just think that we have a lot. Get Set Up platform has a lot to offer to enhance the quality of our lives. So Janice, I love your hair, all long and pretty down. I never see it down. You're so pretty. Yeah, luscious locks. All right. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you soon. Josephina, nice to see you too.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, everyone. Awesome class today. And really, thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm so sorry that happened, and I'm glad I got popped back in. So thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye. I wish I could do your other classes, but they're too late.
You know, Janice, I am teaching on Thursday morning here in California, 6 a.m. class here. So I think for you, I think that'll be good for you. So check that out.
Oh, I'll have to have a look then, because I can't do the meditation one because that's quite late. Oh, I'll have a check out, then I'll check them out again then.
So
Okay.
my meditation class is at 4:30. Oh, that's really too late for you in England. Yeah.
12 a.m. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Let me
Okay.
see let me see what I'm teaching on Thursday. I don't know off the top of my head.
I think that one's the same. I can't do cardiac and go to bed then.
No, you cannot. You cannot. You're right. So Thursday at 6 a.m. in California, I'm teaching a yoga for beginners, which is a great class. We break down poses and we actually get a really good workout in that class. And then so that's 6 to 7 my time. And then a half hour later, I teach strengthen and stretch with slow flow on Thursdays.
Yeah, but I want to do the meditation one, but it doesn't matter. I'll catch it sometime.
Okay. Well, okay.
I'll be a rebel and stay up late.
Well, you know what? If you did, it's a great class to take to put you to bed and have a beautiful night's sleep. Yes.
I'll do that.
All right.
Thank you.
Namaste, everyone.